So not too long ago, I was just outside. I was ready to go. It was bright, clear sky, and I had everything set up. Telescope was balanced, aligned. And then I hear these noises in the distance. I look over and I'm like, oh, there's some deers over there in the field opposite. And they were big deers. And so I started squinting and looking at them closer, and I was like, they weren't deers, they were a family of bears. Now, it's amazing to see, but there's no chance I was going to stay out in the middle of this wooded area and taking pictures all night when I know there's a family of bears about. I did do some Googling, and there's only around about 70 of these bears still in the Pyrenees, and I managed to see 3 of them. I'm pretty sure I just heard it again. It's either a bear or a very, very loud and deep cow, because there is something making noises out there, so I'm not staying around. Now, I don't know if I'm being a bit of a chicken here, but I'm not even going to get out of the van. I'm going to climb through there, get into the driver's seat and drive off. There's no chance I'm using that door there and risking whatever's making those noises out there, because I think that'd just be stupid. Right, here we go. It's pretty dark in there. I'm pretty sure I can fit through. Right. Oh, that's a squeeze. Oh, right, I'm in. Right, time to get the engine running and getting out of here. I've spent the last 7 days travelling around Spain with my girlfriend. I managed to pick her up from Barcelona airport, and we had a really great time travelling around some really great cities, towns and villages. During this week, it was pretty cloudy and we spent a few nights in some cities, so I didn't get much astro work done. But unfortunately, at the end of the week, I did have to drop my girlfriend back off in Valencia for her to travel home to the UK. Now I've driven into the wilderness and to some really dark skies, where I'm hoping I can finish off the latest project that I've been working on. I've just arrived to my new location where I'm going to be setting up and imaging tonight. This wasn't my first choices of places to set up. I was originally around about 2 hours north, but the weather wasn't looking so good up there, so I decided to drive down 2 hours further south to this new location. This location is really cool. I am in the middle of nowhere and I'm surrounded by these mountains and trees, and I'm just parked up on this massive lake. I've got really nice views for the rest of today. What makes this site so much better than the site I was at originally is that this site is a Bortle 2 zone, and this is the darkest zone I've been in so far. And if you don't know what a Bortle zone is, it's just a scale from 1 to 9, 1 being the darkest skies and 9 being the most light polluted skies, and I'm in a 2. So imaging is going to be really good tonight, hopefully. Tonight, just like all the other nights on my trip, I'm going to be powering my telescope and all the gear with the Jackery that's just charging behind me. I'm using the Jackery solar panel to get it charged up during the day so I can use it for the night. The Jackery has been really good so far actually with powering my telescope, and I can do a full night on it pretty easily when it's fully charged. Tonight, I'm hoping to finish the project that I've been working on the last couple of clear nights. This one's going to be slightly different to the normal images that I would be taking, where I'll be just framing up one subject, like a galaxy or nebula. Tonight, I'm going to be framing up two subjects. One of them is called the Lobster Nebula, and then right by that is the Bubble Nebula. And with my camera sensor size and the focal length of my telescope, I can frame up the two just nicely. I wouldn't want to be zoomed in anymore in case of missing any of the nebulas, but I can just about fit both in to the picture. The Lobster Nebula and the Bubble Nebula are bright emission nebulas that lie in the constellation of Cassiopeia. The two subjects tonight are frequently imaged together and they can get some really nice results. So I'm hoping that I can match some of the images that I've seen previously. Over the course of the other nights, I've managed to collect a couple of hours of hydrogen, a couple of hours of sulfur, and tonight, in these dark skies, I'm hoping to get the rest of my oxygen data. I'm going to aim for around about 10 plus hours on this nebula, and I think that should be doable with the amount of time I've got. I'm all set up just back there, ready for the night of imaging. Sky is looking reasonably clear at the minute, but the clouds are meant to pass by the time it gets completely dark. It gets dark at around about 9 o'clock here, and it starts getting light at around about 6 in the morning, so I should have a good time of imaging. I believe there might be a few clouds passing over from midnight to 3 AM, just a few. Hopefully they don't interrupt the session too much, and hopefully I can get a good amount of data tonight.